I'm Delvin Fagans, and you're watching Average Joe's Sports Talk. Delvin Fagans, cornerback at Oxford.
All right, Delvin, what's been up, my man? How's things been going since the last time we seen you guys and did an interview with you?
We're just chilling, working out.
When all this COVID-19 pandemic started, coronavirus, and they let all the schools out, what's some of the things that you've been able to do to stay in shape and keep working throughout all this?
I go work out every morning at 7 a.m. Then I hit the field in the afternoon at 3:30.
I got you. Now you have a great support system in place with your family. Your brothers, your dad, and your mom. What's that been like growing up, being in a family that's that tight knit and kind of pushes each other?
It's fine, but it gets cruel sometimes.
There's some competition going on, huh? Now let's talk about Fagans Island. For those who don't know what that is, talk about where that name. Who come up with the name Fagans Island?
My daddy.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know in our Average Joe's post before we said 2/3 of the Earth's covered by water and the other 1/3 is covered by the Fagans. Now, out of all the Fagans, we've heard from your dad. Now this has been confirmed that you're the biggest trash talker. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there a method behind the madness of the trash talking? Do you do your homework on players to get in their head, or is it just something you see like right when you get there, you notice something?
It's when I get there.
Some of the best trash talkers in the world actually go home and study these guys so they'll know what to talk trash about. Who has talked the most trash back to you that you've played against?
Kenja.
From Pinson?
Mm-hmm.
Really? How bad did it get? Did the refs have to separate you guys or no?
Well, he didn't really say nothing in person, but on Twitter, he was bad.
I got you. Speaking of Pinson, man, you guys had some epic battles with them last year. And I mean, the talking heads around the state says that you two are probably going to be the favorites this year in 6A. How intense are those two games that you played in last year? Well, you've played them the year before too.
Mm-hmm.
How intense are those games with Pinson, and just how much trash talking is going on during those games?
It'd be a lot, cause they from Birmingham, we from Oxford, and I guess we don't get along like that for real. So that's our rival. We don't see Pell City as a rival.
I got you. You also play with the Southern Express 7-on-7 team, which is a very elite group of players from around the state. How's that experience been with you playing with Southern Express?
That's fun.
You guys travel everywhere and play, don't you?
It's fun.
What do you think the biggest attributes you've picked up from 7-on-7 that you can carry into your regular games during the regular season and playoffs?
I became a better man-to-man guarder, because you got man-to-man 7-on-7 mostly. So, and then I've been working on my zone technique too.
How competitive do some of those 7-on-7 games get? Is it?
It's a real deal.
It's full of trash talking too, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
Now, when you line up against a wide receiver, somebody that you know is really good, what are some of the things pre-snap that you're looking at to try to get tipped off of what he's about to do?
I watch his hips.
I got you. Are you able to tell, like, if his feet stand this other way or something like that, kind of what kind of route, if he's going to push off or go deep, or is he going to come back to the ball? Or
I don't look at all that. That's distraction. I get in there and I just say, he ain't finna catch this on me.
All right, let me ask you this. Out of all the guys you've guarded, Who is the best wide receiver that you've ever lined up against?
Number 15, Keontae Johnson.
From Pinson last year?
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Now you listed as a running back and a DB on your huddle. Are you going to carry the ball some this year? Because y'all got Carlisle graduated, so you got a opening position back there that you're going to have to help out.
Yes, sir.
How much of the two-way play do you think you're going to be involved in this year?
A lot.
A lot?
Yeah.
I like it. Let's see. Now, I'm going to ask you about two men that's very, very influential in your life. And I just want you to tell me a little bit about each one of these guys when I say their names. And the first one's your dad, Antoine Fagan Sr. What's he meant to you in your life, and how's he influenced you in a positive way?
He always he'll never tell me I do a good job, but he gonna always tell me something bad to make me go harder. He done helped me a lot.
He critiques you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You actually played with him when you was coming up too, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And the next one's Coach Keith Etheridge. What's he meant for you in your life since you met him this brief time?
He just a great person overall. He helped me get more offers. He tell coaches about me and stuff like that. So he's a big part of my life.
We've noticed Coach Etheridge is a player's coach if I've ever seen one. And everybody we've asked loves him. And your dad actually said he's got a bigger entourage than MC Hammer had back in the day.
Yeah, he do.
We've noticed that. That's pretty cool, though. Now, you've been recruited pretty heavily yourself, Arkansas State, Toledo, UAB, to name a few. How has that whole recruiting process been for you so far?
It's been chill. Yesterday was my first offer in a long time, too. But I got a lot of coaches talking to me.
I got you. Have you found the whole recruiting process as a whole to be more of a headache, or do you think it's kind of a blessing as well?
It can be both.
Yeah. A lot of players we talked to said they're kind of flattered at first, but then it gets to where it starts to grind on them. Having to answer phone calls and texts.
You got some people trying to get you to commit, but you don't really know if you want to go there or not. So,
speaking of committing and where you're going to choose to play at, what are some of the main things you look at in a school before it's going to help you make your decision?
I look at they're going to treat me like family, and if they accept, I want to go with my brother.
I got you.
At least one.
One of the two of them?
Mm-hmm.
Since you've been recruited, we love to ask players this. What's some of the funniest or strangest things you've had happen on a recruiting trail? Could be on a visit or a phone call or something.
When I was in Arkansas State, I was in the club or whatever.
Here we go.
I can't remember what happened, but I don't know. I don't know this girl, but I was getting twerked on. It was funny. It was funny because I didn't know. She was grown. And I'm only 17 because they gave me a wristband or whatever. But I was only 17. It was funny, but
you had a grown woman dancing on you.
But it was all for fun.
Yeah, he said Arkansas State. Speaking of Arkansas State, I'm glad you said that. So your brother, Antoine Fagan Jr., has committed to Arkansas State. Watching him come up and get recruited, how has that helped you so far through the process of recruiting, getting to see it firsthand from somebody who lived in your house with you?
Well, he just telling me it helps me look at while he in college, he telling me how it's gonna be when I get there and all that stuff like that. So he's helping me. He let me know what I'm gonna have to do. The 7 a.m. grinds, we gotta get up in the morning and do all that, the classes and all that.
And you can trust him because he's in your household with you. Absolutely. So I want you to take me back to last season. You had a new head coach, which was Coach Etheridge. When he came in and talked to you guys for the first time, what was his message to the team about his expectations for you guys last season?
It was we just gonna win the state championship. That's all he said every game. He never really worried about what happened the last game or the game before. He was like, man, we're gonna get through this game and we're gonna win the championship this year. That's what he said every game.
I got you. Was there a point in last season where it could have been a game, a play, or something where something clicked and you thought, you know what, we are fixing to win this thing?
Oh, well, the first Pinson game we played. So like we were down 19-0.
I got
And
you.
then we scored a slant play right before halftime. And then when halftime got up, I came out, got a pick, then came back again the next drive and got another interception, put us up 26-21.
Right.
So like I thought we lost. Cause like it was second quarter, 21-0. We weren't scoring. I was like, man, we finna lose.
For people who don't know, Pinson's been the biggest hurdle for Oxford. That's had to be a major turning point in the season right there. Now you're known as the most physical of the Fagans. Talk about your style of play, and is there any player that you look at maybe on the next level or in the pros that you try to model your game after?
Well, I watch like Chris Harris Jr. from the Broncos, but he's at the Chargers now. But I watch him because he's like 5'11" my height, so he can fit. He fit me. Man.
I got you. Now let's go back to Auburn, Alabama, state championship game. And your brother scored, and you guys went up on those guys, and you knew that that's it. The horn sounded. What was going through your head when that final horn sounded, and you knew you were state champion?
I was happy. I was sad at first. I was like, man, we came all the way this far just to get beat by 1 point.
Yeah.
And when he scored, like, I don't know, I think I threw my helmet somewhere.
Now, and you know, you guys had adversity in that game with Trey going down, and then Zay stepped in and played an excellent game. But man, that's kind of to me, that's it wouldn't have happened any other way. Y'all had adversity battled through, new coaches and everything. But to me, that's kind of just solidifies the way you guys are, tight knit through all the any kind of adversity. So next season is going to be your senior season. I want you to give me some expectations for yourself personally, like goals and expectations for yourself, and then also for your team. But we'll start with yourself, like personal expectations and goals.
My expectation, I want to have over 1,000 yards rushing. I want at least 10 to 15 picks.
10 to 15 picks?
Mm-hmm. Well, like what?
1,000 yards rushing.
Like 25 touchdowns.
Well, we got this on film, so we're going to go back and see if we can check this off at the end of the year.
Okay.
All right, so now we're going to get to know you a little bit better. We're going to ask you some questions. You just, first thing that comes to your mind, let us know. Before you walk out of the tunnel, what's playing in your headphones?
I listen to rock music.
Really?
Yeah.
Talking about like Metallica or something like that? Interesting. What is your favorite sports movie of all time?
I like that it's like a prison movie. It had The Rock in it.
What's it called?
The
Gridiron Gang.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Any sport, don't have to be football, could be any sport. Who is your favorite athlete of all time?
Of all time, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, the wrestler?
Yeah.
HBK?
Oh yeah, that's my boy.
I like it. All right. Favorite vacation spot?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. You didn't gamble, did you? All right. So you sit down at a table and you're like, I can eat anything I want. What meal would that be? Favorite food ever?
Some mild lemon pepper wings with French fries.
Gotcha. What's your favorite hobby outside of sports?
I like to ride four wheels and dirt bikes.
All right. You had your choice of any shoe ever made. What shoe would that be?
A Nikes. Some Nikes.
Look, is there a specific one?
Some Vapor Maxes.
Gotcha. What's a hidden talent you got that nobody knows about?
I don't know.
Are you a good fisherman? Can you sing, dance?
I can't dance.
Yeah, you let the ladies dance on you at the club, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You gotta have something you do.
What is it? Well, I play Fortnite. I'm good at Fortnite.
Gaming. All right. What's a guilty pleasure you got? In other words, what's something you do that not everybody knows that you do? They'd be like, what? Like listening to rock music or something like that. What's another one? It's a guilty pleasure you got. Maybe it's a TV show you watch and everybody's like, why is that dude watching this?
I like Honey. I watch Honey Boo Boo.
Dollar make me holler, honey boo boo.
You know,
Do you for real?
Yeah, I do.
Spit all over the place.
Dude, that's awesome.
I actually did a spit take. The worst time to take a sip of water.
Dude, that's awesome.
I was not expecting that.
Man, that's awesome. All right, we're gonna move on to the next. These are either or, so I'm gonna say two things. You get to pick between the two. All right, Coke or Pepsi?
They taste the same, so I like Pepsi though.
There you go. Now we're getting somewhere. PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
You're 2 for 2 so far. Madden or 2K?
Madden.
All right, you're 2 for 1. No, I'm just kidding with you. iPhone or Galaxy?
iPhone.
Call of Duty or Fortnite?
Fortnite.
All right. Ford or Chevy?
Ford.
All right. Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan?
Ric Flair. No, when he too cocky. Hook Hogan.
LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe.
Backstreet Boys or NSYNC?
Instinct.
There you go.
I got it. All right, man. So our final question is going to be this. 20 years from now, let's say you go play in the league 20 years, whatever. After that, what profession are you going to be in? What's going to be your career? And where will you be living at?
I'm be living in Malibu, California, but I'm be acting in movies by then, and I'm be a comedian too.
A comedian
Oh, yeah.
living in Malibu. I think we got Malibu's Most Wanted on our hands right here.
Show up in order to blow up.
All right, Devon, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.